Are live. Hello and welcome to Hong Kong House of Cards. We are here talking with a local Kieu-Jin. Looking for aircraft tickets going to the... Okay, no, we're not really aircraft tickets, but 3 tickets to the Shadowlands, aka the Dark Umbra. So we will start with... yeah, we'll start with Joe Lee. Let's see, let him set the scene.
Yeah, Jolie would be lightning incense at the council chambers, uh, where the seat of the council would be, although not in the room where it's held, but more like the shrines. And he has the priest garbs on because he's on duty. And yeah, he's just cleaning up the shrines and keeping them as clean as he can right now.
Alright. Guess we're both probably walking in at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. We both are walking in and we see Jolie cleaning up the shrines.
Yep.
You missed the spot. I'm just joking. Hey, Jolie.
Hey, Matthias.
Hey.
Hey, Charlie.
We got a bit of business. We need to talk to you.
Sure. There's a room here. Let's go.
Okay.
And click, click, click. One of the rooms opens. And they go in, have a seat. Okay. What do you guys need?
We need 3 tickets to the Shadowlands.
Okay.
Technically 4, but we'll talk about the 3 first.
He gets out from his robe 3 white jade.
We figured going down to the Shadowlands might be the way to go to get more information about the wall.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to the Shelllands to get some information about the wall. But it doesn't hurt to get some extra.
What did you find?
Well, the dragon lines are interrupted in the moment they hit the wall, and they continue off normally afterwards. And the rivers are just stopped when they hit the wall. And apparently the denizens kept on hacking at the wall. That kind of looks like a spider web on fire.
Yeah. Weaver.
Oddly enough. I don't know.
Yeah, Weaver webs. Yeah, we've seen those.
So you mean the wraiths are still hacking at the wall trying to get through?
Yeah. From time to time they succeed on tearing a bit, but apparently there was a beam of light that repaired it.
Yeah, we know where that's coming from on the Hong Kong side at least.
Neat.
Yeah, we have some scouting information that we've come across. We know how they're getting reinforcements to the wall almost instantaneously. They've got a locked open moon bridge.
Yeah, Charlie's just gonna sigh and look very tired.
not sure what a moon bridge is, but
It's like the river, but we use through the Umbra for my kind and his.
okay, so one of the Yang worlds. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Basically, if it's coming in from anywhere close, it's about as close to instantaneous travel as possible. If they're within, you know, if they're relatively close.
Mm, fair enough. Though I
Uh,
didn't follow it all the way through on the Shadowlands side because there was someone, he rolls his eyes, that kept on insisting that we'd go.
um, do you think the wraiths would be willing to help us if it means getting rid of this wall?
No, they were very, very obstinate when me and Izumi went there to investigate.
Yeah, but to be fair, two people showing up saying that maybe we might have a way to bring down the wall is a little different than 5 or 6 coming and saying we might have the ability to take down the wall.
That is also true. However, they actually appear similar to wraiths, and that individual, again rolling his eyes, was very obstinate.
It's true, but again, like I said, more numbers might bring more what would you call it? More power. Power. A show of greater power might make them believe that perhaps go from these two alone being able to to holy shit, there's now 6 of them saying the same thing. Maybe.
Fair enough. So I'll have to make the 4 more besides the 3 that I already have made.
No, maybe not. Maybe
Them.
also on the flip side, 6 might be excessive. 6 might be seen as a threat. What about 4? What about yourself, me, Charlie here, and one other?
I'm good with that.
It's double your previous number and a not an insignificant show of some strength.
Sure.
What do you think, Charlie? You're the resident Theurge.
It sounds feasible, but that's a 1 success on Umbral lore.
Yeah, the only reason I'm pulling in the knowledge about what Ari said was because I pulled 3 successes on Umbral lore to at least know. Probably you're talking about wraiths.
Yeah.
I think that's probably reasonable. A 100% success rate.
Charlie just goes, it sounds feasible, but we're talking about denizens of the Dark Umbra as opposed to spirits of the Umbra.
It's true, but on the absolute flip side, getting rid of the wall would be advantageous to them as well as us.
True.
Yeah, I tried to tell them that they were obstinate. Whatever.
Do you think you'd be able to recognize the wraith that you talked to that was obstinate before? Do you think you'd recognize him if you saw him again?
Yes. More than likely so, because he left a deep impression on me.
Was he a leader?
He acted kind of like a gang member.
Okay, so if he was a gang leader, that means there might be somebody higher up the chain than him.
More than likely, yeah.
Then perhaps we don't negotiate with the minions. We go straight to the boss.
Fair enough.
It works 90%, 99% of the time.
Well, negotiations go a little bit easier 99% of the time. Not necessarily in the easier way that we want, but easier.
Yeah.
Easier in a way. For somebody.
For somebody. We don't know who yet.
That's nice.
On the flip side, I'd also like to talk to you personally about creating one of those as an emergency, for an emergency need for the future for myself.
Okay.
Is it like a charge thing where you create it and it's good for a period of time? Is it one-time use only? Is it do I have to keep bringing it back to see you to use it, or what's up?
Okay. So the whole ritual is you have one of these, shows the jade, upon you. I I focus, and then we ride the waves there.
Mhm.
If we return to our original spot, I can reuse it indefinitely. But
Okay.
if you break it at any time and shift back into this reality, then I need to make a new one.
Okay. Well, to be fair, in this kind of a mission, I cannot promise that we would not have to break it. It would be dishonorable for me to swear we could only that we would swear that that we would only be able to return to where we are. If we run into a majorly dangerous situation, we might have to pull out at any location, period. So we would recompense you for having to do that, but we cannot say, hey, I swear to only use this at X location. It would be dishonorable to do so.
Yeah, okay. I still need the materials for your fourth, and he does air quotes, jade.
So, is there any way that, like, okay, so I understand what you're saying. Now, is there a time limit on when you perform the ritual? Is that when you go, or can you perform a ritual and then activate it later on?
I I do the ritual, and then after it's done, I can use it whenever I feel like it, essentially.
Okay, okay, so it can be activated at a later time by the wearer, or you have to activate it.
You you'll have the jade in your hands or on your person or whatever, and I
Yeah.
have to activate the jade so that we can all go.
Okay.
Without my being there, it doesn't work.
Okay. All right. Out of character, maybe you mean you can sit down and create something that can be used like a battery. You know what I mean? Like at some point in time, the wearer doesn't actually need the caster. He could just spend a gnosis or spend a chi or something like that. And oops,
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. So, sorry, bro, it doesn't work that way. I read the ritual.
not a problem. Okay. So then we should come back with the entire team and then do it at that point in time. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One question, Julie.
Mm.
What's an appropriate way to honor, in Chinese tradition, honor a recently departed dead?
And he shows you the temples that are there, especially those that are dedicated to the dead.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
pray at them or give an offering
There are
to them?
instructions.
Sorry?
There are instructions written there with
Okay.
all of the steps.
Okay. He shows he's just referring to these, and he shows the small bells on a bracelet on the wrist of Matthias.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
to make a deal. We had to make a deal with some death spirits to be able to create these. They'll hide our life spirit. They'll hide our life force.
That's okay. We have the whole procedure written down for everyone that wants to perform it.
Okay.
We even have a priest if you need it. And
Actually, can you walk us through it, or do you have a specific priest?
out of character, I don't know how it's done, but in character, he'll just say, I'll talk to one of the Buddhist priests here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because we'll have to do that when Deborah's with us, because all three of us need to do it. Or
Yeah.
Zhao is with us. I mean.
Shoo.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about, but out of character. But in character, yes, I'll show you to the head priest, and you can talk to him.
All right. Yeah. Out of character, we can do that when Deborah's with us, so that we can all three of us get it over with as one, so that nobody has to go do a separate scene to do it.
It's
Yep.
cool. As long as you do it with one of the STs, you're fine.
And we out of character, we have 3 days to do it. That's what we agreed with the spirits for.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. That's pretty much all we need Jolie for at the moment, unless Jolie has anything to ask us or needs to roleplay with us for.
Well, you did say that you wanted the fourth one.
Yeah, but Ian misunderstood.
Yeah. Well,
He
Anyway.
was looking for something a little bit different.
Ian was wanting like a Hearthstone tied to a deal going directly to the Dark Umber to get out of a GTFO type thing.
you're thinking in WoW terms. No. No.
No, Ian was literally looking for something that he could utilize, like the ritual is done on it, and then he could activate it himself at a later point in case it was needed.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way, bro.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for. Maybe he can find a spirit to do it with a talon or something like that.
Learn the frickin' right. But anyway, back in character. I think that is all for today.
Yeah.
I'm going to get back to my rounds. I'll see you when you need to.
Thank you very much. You're welcome to come
Thank
with
you,
us too
Andy.
if you want.
That is fine. I am still on duty right now.
All right. Have a good evening. And Matthias would bow to him.
Bows back.
Bow, and I guess we head out the temple.
And we'll call that a scene then.
Yep.
And thank you for watching. I see that we have 0 viewers at the moment. That sucks. Boo.
Before we end the scene, Charlie's going to roll perception alertness, and
Okay, for what?
there's another thing I gotta do. 2
Okay,
successes. He notices there's a cat up in a tree, and he climbs up the tree and gets it.
And the cat came back the very next day. I was a goner, but the cat came back. All right.
Okay.
So this has been another amazingly great scene of Hong Kong House Cards. Thank you for watching. See you in the future. Another brick in the wall to come soon.